Yo, what's up, you Mohican looking bastards? I don't even know what a fucking Mohican is. I think it's some kind of Indian, ain't it? I have a friend in the family. He's half Indian, half American Indian, half Italian. We call him sitting rigatoni. Not true, not true. I have this Smith & Wesson M&P shield here. It's a 9mm, and I'm way too lazy to go out and get the target. See, my neighborhood is city-ish, not quite city, but kind of city-ish. You know what I mean? And I had to park like 2 blocks away, and there is no way I'm bringing my 230 pounds down 2 blocks with my rheumatoid arthritis, because I walk like a drunk penguin, especially in the morning, to go get that target. I assure you, I will show you the target, and this shoots dead nuts accurate. It's a Smith & Wesson shield. These things are hot, hot, hot. Everybody wants these. This is the 9mm. Did I say that already? We just sold at the gun shop yesterday a 40 caliber to this very cool dude that I know. And he'll be on his way to Filster to get his frame texturized for better grip. And you're welcome, John. And just kidding, John. You're welcome, John. And it's got great action. Shoots very accurate. The best thing about the shield is here's what I like about the shield over these other guns that are same size, like the LC9, Car PM9. You know, what other guns that are, you know, these tiny little guns. This thing has a great trigger. Usually these kind of guns have a long, hard safety trigger. This does not have that. So you can shoot really accurate, nice, slow, smooth trigger pulls, and you can shoot it like a Glock. Okay. So what we're going to do today is, oh, by the way, when I run through this, 100 rounds to it, hollow points, everything. No breaking in, nothing, and it ate them up, spit them out. Okay. What we're going to do with this is we are going to put on, show you the nice light trigger it has. Now it doesn't have a real rear set trigger reset, but it's not too bad. It's right there. It's like a quarter way up, not quite halfway through the trigger guard, but it's got a decent reset for this size gun. That's awesome. Okay. So you really stay on target with it. You get a magazine that holds 7 plus 1, and then you will get an extended magazine which will hold either 1 more or 2 more. I don't know. I don't have the case with me. So let's get this going. We have the XS sight system, the big dots. These are great. These sights are you can target shoot with them, but they're not really meant for that. They might not impress you target shooting, standing still and slow shooting. You'll hit your target, but you're not going to split hairs with them. These are for when you're mobile, moving, running, gunning, walking, gunning, shooting around a friggin' trash can, shooting around objects, lean into the left, lean into the right. That's what these sights are for. They're for self-defense. They're for a heated situation. So I'm putting these on for Ron. It's Ron's gun because he's spoiled. And he can't see very well, so the big dots really gotta see that big dot really catches his eye quickly. So we're gonna put that on. And before I put it on, I gave Chuck my hollow point a call, and he was nice enough to send me his. I'll tell you about this later. He was nice enough to send me his personal sight kit, and I just got it. The mailman just dropped it off. And he said you're going to need a hammer. Okay, he said you need a pipe wrench right here. And he said you need a nice sized chisel. Thank you, Chuck. This should make it real easy. Alright, Ron, I hope you don't mind. I'm going to use a new kit. Oh man, I can't get this sight out. Alright, hold on 1 second. I might have to hold it between my knees and do this. Hold on. Okay, Ron, no worries, dude. I got this. It's okay. The sight's coming out. I got it between my legs. I'm holding this. It's coming out. It's a little crooked, but I got it. It's almost out. Wait. All right, Ron, don't panic, dude. Real easy. I kind of twisted up your slide a little bit because I had it too tight in the vise, but Chuck told me that's what this was for, to straighten out the slide. So I'm just going to put this right on the end of your slide, like this, and try to fucking get it nice and straight for you. God damn. Hold on. Damn, that ain't going to work. Let me read Chuck's text real quick. Where's Chuck's text? Alright, okay. He said, put this on here, and if you can't straighten it out, if you need any leverage, just tap it a little to the right. Alright, all kidding aside, guys. You guys see me put sights on guns a million times, especially with Glocks. With the M&P Shield, the M&Ps, it's a little different. Depends. These sights are pressed in with a hydraulic press, so they're really in there. Sometimes they come right out, and sometimes it's a bitch to get that front sight out. And sometimes a plastic punch is not strong enough to get it out. So see what it did to my punch? So I was really, you know, hitting. And when you drift these out, don't hit the side of the sight. I see people on YouTube hitting the side of the sight. You want to hit the base plate of the sight, like this. That's where you want to. You don't want to be banging on this, because you can mess up the tritium or whatever. But here's the old sight. And man, was that a bitch to get out. That's all I did. So I just whacked it out. I had to go to a, what a frig is it now? I had to go to a brass punch, because with a brass punch there's less cushion and you get more pressure when you're using it. You know, when you're hitting it with the mallet or hammer. So I had to go to a brass punch to get that sight out. But I was able to file this enough to where I could use a plastic punch to put that one in, which is great, because I didn't want to use a brass punch and hit this too hard with a brass punch, because that is a night sight up there. So the old sight's out, the big dot front sight's in, and now we're going to do the rear. I'm going to do the rear sight. The rear sight is a little different than a Glock, of course. It has an Allen key up here. I'm pretty sure that's also pressed in with a hydraulic press, so I got to try to get that out next. Alright, it's starting to come out now. You really got to take your time and be really patient, which I am in a patient mood today, or this gun would be a train wreck. I got electrical tape covering and protected here in case I slide off and bounce and hit the slide. That's what you don't want to do. That's what, because you might become impatient and you'll start really whacking it with the hammer hard, and you know, because you're getting pissed. But just walk away and just keep coming back. This is the difference between the people that do the stuff, you know, that ruin stuff and don't ruin stuff. It's patience. Now, I'm starting to drift off here. I could see half the circle where that spring and that cap's going to pop up. Now that's just where I got to be really careful. When I start seeing that circle, I'm just going to start nudging it out little bits at a time. This stuff's... Yep, here it comes. Here it comes. Okay. Oh baby, please don't do this to me. I keep my pinky on top of it. Very careful. I don't know if it's going to pop out because I never did this before. Okay, there's a little cap there. It's probably going to come up. Alright, hopefully it's under this. There it is. Yes, and there's the spring. Man, you are lucky. Lucky boy you are. And I don't want to just pull it out. I want to see how it's in there and see what direction everything goes in. Okay? Alright, now I can see everything. There's the cap. And there's the spring. Damn, I'm shaking because I'm... See that? That's what I was worried about. Now I got to put the old sight in. I mean the new sight in. Dude, what's wrong with you? Put this over here or it will not get lost. Remember, you're banging, stuff will roll around and fall off the table. You don't put this somewhere where it's not going to get lost. So I'll get this white cup, put this in here, and put it out of the way. Because I know how my luck is. Now, here's the excess big dot rear sight. So what I'm going to do is start it from this way, First, let's see how it fits. Okay, let's take this tape off. Trying to protect Ron's gun as much as I can. Wrong way, you dumbass. Alright. That's going to go in nice because it's already halfway. Okay? So this shouldn't be too hard getting this in there. I actually should be able to use the plastic punch pushers to get this in. So I know what I got to do is, alright, I'll fit it in there. Oh man, that goes all the way in. Wow, see, excess big dots, they told us this would happen. They said when you get that other side out, our new one just might slide right in. And that's what's happening, it's sliding right in. So, Loctite. It's going 3/4 of the way in. That's where it's going. So what I want to do is I want to clean this area of any kind of residue or oil. I'm glad I'm making this video, guys, because I'm telling you, I looked all over YouTube and I can't find one M&P rear sight installation. I've seen front ones, but not rear. Okay, I want to get all that oil out of there. And what I want to do is get the Loctite. Now this is Loctite, it's not glue. Where is it? Here we go. Now usually you're supposed to put it around the cracks and then it settles in, but I'm going to put a couple drops on the base too. So what I'll do is put a couple drops on the base for extra support. And then when I'm done, I'll put it all around the cracks. You let it seep in the cracks, you let it sit for 10 minutes, then you wipe it all off with a rag, and whatever's left in the cracks, the Loctite cures 24 hours. Don't shoot your gun for 24 hours. And you should be nice and secure and good to go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start my rear sight in. Get that going. And at the same time get my spring and cap. And stick that in the hole. And what I'll do is, I guess get a punch. Not that one. Push this down and then get that like that. Ah man. And then tap this the rest of the way in with a punch. Okay, it's holding it. And what's good about the rear sight, it's easy to center because all you have to do is line it up square with the rear. Make sure the landings are both the same on each side. Yeah, Ron, I got my glasses on. You got about a 30-second, that's good. Now I will get the Allen key and I like to take it out and put some thread lock on it. I guess you can't do it, won't let me take it out, okay? Well, we got Loctite on there, so I got the Allen key. Now I'm going to lock it down with the Allen key. And what I could do, since the Loctite is a penetrating, I can fill that hole up with Loctite and let it get down into the threads and let it cure for 24 hours. That's as hard as I can get it. Now I get some Loctite, lock tits, and put a little drop in that hole. And then go around the seams with it. It's a little messy, but this is how you do it. And just let that go in the seams. Squirt a little in there. And like I said, let it sit for 10. Wipe it off with a rag. Let it cure for 24. Alright, so there you have it. The excess big dots on an M&P. I would think the shield is the same as any other M&P as far as installing them. And I'm going to let it all cure up, and when I'm done we're going to put it on the gun and see how it looks. Alright, I'll let the 10 minutes go by. I'm going to put the Ron's M&P shield back together. I will tell him not to shoot it until tomorrow. It's a nice gun, man. Steel guide rod and spring, very sweet. And he's good to go. Pain in the ass, man, but that's the way it is. It's a good video, good experience. Lock this back. Ow! Arthritis. Flip that up. You can flip that up now, or when you put the mag in, it'll flip up that little pin. There's a little lever in there to disassemble it, but I'll just flip it up now because I want my finger to get caught in there someday. I want to see how good that feels. Okay, and I'm not going to snap it back because I don't want no vibration on the sights right now because it's Loctite. I'll just bring it back nice like that. Put the magazine in here and give you guys a visual of that. There's his XS Big Dots. These run about $100. You order them. If you got an M&P, good luck. That's all I got to tell you. If you don't want to do it, let me get me on the black shirt. They do it for $40. You can send the slide into them. But you know, I did it. You know, I'm no hero at doing everything, and it looks really nice. And Ron's going to be very happy, and I'm very happy to announce no scratches anywhere. So that's a big accomplishment for me because I get impatient with things. But when you're working on other people's firearms, you really got to chill. I almost gave up on it. I didn't know if I could do it because this was not coming out. I mean, it just wasn't budging. But there's Ron. Are you done my sights yet?